the city is working with Montgomery County to expand Washington, D.C.'s very popular capital bike share system into this area, into the city and into other parts of down county Montgomery. It's like a bike transit system. It's a bike sharing system. It differs from a bike rental. There's these stations all over the city or all over the area, and you can get a bike for short amounts of time, usually just for a one-way trip, from point A to point B.
A lot of families actually bike together in Takoma Park. You see in the morning, if you observe this area right around the community center, there are families, the dad or the mom riding with even a couple of kids. They drop one child off at Piney Branch, they drop another child off at Takoma Park Elementary, then the mom or dad rides to the metro.
It's great because it helps people get to that bus stop they're trying to get to, or the metro station, which is maybe a 15-minute walk. They can get there on a bike or a bike share in just a couple minutes. We're here at 5th and Kennedy in the District of Columbia. This is the closest bike share station to Takoma Park right now. It's about a mile and a half away. And I'm just gonna walk through how you use the bike share. Every station has one of these kiosks here where you can pay, and if you're not a member, what you do is there's instructions here, so it shows you how much it costs and you know how it works, and you pay with your credit card, and you just pop it in here. You follow the keypad instructions, and a little piece of paper with a number code will pop out right here. And then what you do with that little number code is you type in the numbers, and a bike will come right out, and you're good to go. You're rolling. I'm a member of BikeShare, which means I have one of these little BikeShare keys that you can order online, and it'll come to you in the mail. And it's really handy if you're a BikeShare user, because all you do is you come up to a bike anywhere and you insert your key, a little yellow light flashes, a little green light comes on, and then you just take the bike out and you're good to go. Now, I brought my helmet. Safety first. BikeShare also offers really inexpensive helmets for folks who don't necessarily have them, but a lot of people do anyway. And the nice thing about these bikes, you can see they're pretty heavy duty. They're step-through bikes, which means they're easy to get on and off of. Really easy if you're wearing all sorts of different kinds of pants or a skirt or something like that. And they have this nice space here with a bungee cord where you can hold stuff like your groceries or your bag. While you're pedaling, there's a light on the front and there's a red light on the back that flashes. There's 3 speeds here, and it's a twist shifter, so it's really easy to use. Before you get your bike out, you can change your seat height. I know I'm a 4, because I've used this before. Make sure it's on there tight, hop on, and then you're ready to go. So whether you're a member or you're just getting the bike as a day user or a 3-day user, the first 30 minutes of every trip is always included in the price that you pay. You can use it for unlimited increments of 30 minutes. Basically, they don't want you using the bike for more than that at a time, because they want to keep the bikes in the system so that folks always have access to them throughout the day. You can use it for longer, but you start to get charged a little bit as you go. And so when you come back to the bike share station, you just hop off the bike, put it in. The green light means you're good to go. And carry about your day. The Housing and Community Development Department here at the city has been working with folks at Montgomery County Department of Transportation to locate stations where they would go in the city and work on getting them set up so that they can install the actual equipment. There will be 5 stations in Takoma Park. One of them will be right here outside of the library at the community center. The stations are all solar powered, so they need 4 hours of direct sunlight a day. They're all about 45 feet long, so we need the ample space. And we also wanted destinations, places where people wanted to go, people wanted to end up, but also where people were so that they could take it and either go somewhere else or go home or something like that. There's one station down Maple Avenue at Ritchie. There's one station in Old Town at the Gazebo. There's one station at the Takoma Junction by the Co-op. And there will be one at Washington Adventist University on Flower Avenue.
There's a new Takoma Park bike map. This can help you plan your route. I prefer if you decide on your route before you head out. This will help you biking to school, biking around town. I think that people will start to notice that there's a lot of biking around town. The kids will get the idea. They'll see the adults as a model of good behavior.
A lot of residents in town, in the city, already have memberships, and they're already using it in the district where they may work or where they're visiting on the weekends. Folks are really going to enjoy it. I think it's going to increase their options for how they get around, their mobility in Takoma Park. The District of Columbia will be adding a station right near the Takoma Metro. So for folks traveling, let's say between here at the community center and the Takoma Metro station, they could easily just take a bike to cut their 15-minute walk in half or even less. So I think there's going to be a lot of little short trips that folks are really going to benefit from using the system and the network from.